Alright, hi everybody, and welcome to an unexpected common barn update. Now, as you all know, the next video was supposed to be a planned midway layout build gala, but unfortunately some things have come to light, and I've had to make some changes with regards to the layout and, well, the whole railway area in general. Now, I don't want to show you too much of the main layout because I've got all the locos are out ready for ready for filming the gala, which I had actually started. So I don't want to show you too much of the actual layout because I don't want to spoil the theme for the gala. But the main change is actually above common barn. So if I just move up and zoom out ever so slightly, you can now see that Keithley sidings has gone. It is no more. Basically what's happened, obviously common barn runs around the rear, and Keithley sidings, you know, took all the space up from here right to the wall, and basically anything that happened behind the back scene I couldn't get to. So it made servicing the track, and if there's a derailment or anything like that, virtually impossible and just a complete and utter farce to try and sort out. It wasn't just a case of just lifting Keithley sidings up, because if you remember there was stock shelves here and at the other end, which are full of rolling stock and locos, so they all had to be emptied before you could think about lifting Keithley sidings up. And what triggered the changes is basically down here on this corner, the track had buckled, I'm presuming due to the weather, right there on the join there of the curve. You know, a buckle formed and was causing derailments, so Keithley sidings had to come up, and all down there was relayed. So now I'm back to having a full working loop. It were a good few days without a working layout, but I'm now back to a full loop and running trains again. And that's when I made the decision not to put Keithley sidings back on top. So it's gone. I sold that and it went up on eBay, and it's gone to a new home. It's gone to live in Carnforth. I met the young fella the other night. He came with his old man. Very nice couple of chaps. So I was glad it has gone to a grateful home. And yeah, it's gone. I'm a little bit gutted, but it had to be done. I need the space. It's not practical. I need to be able to get behind there to clean the track and reach things, so it's gone. I did say in one of my last videos that I wanted to get it finished and whatnot. The truth of the fact is I was never gonna, it didn't even need a lot doing. It was just the back scene that needed finishing off and a couple of little touches. But I never ran it. It just held stock, and that's all it was handy for really. So it's gone to a better home. Someone who was very enthusiastic about owning it. So as Keithley sidings goes, Ems Lane, which of course was above Keithley sidings, it was 3 tiers were all the layouts. Ems Lane has now come down to on top of common barn, which is also a nice little thing because it's more accessible now. I can reach Ems Lane. I've not used Ems Lane in quite some time, so hopefully now I've got Ems Lane in a more practical position, I can use that more, and hopefully make headway with that. This layout's pretty much finished anyway. The only thing I wanted to change was some figures for the platform, but yeah, so now we've looked at that, I'll show you the next problem that's arose, so just bear with me. Right, back down at the bottom of the layout now. So I've just shifted a bit more stock out of the way just so I'm not giving away the gala theme. But as well as the problems that were on top of common barn with Keithley sidings up there, another problem has arose down here, which is, in fact, if you can see there, just along the join where I laid the extension, it's starting to come away. Just move this overgrown truck. So yeah, it's coming all the way along where the join is. That's a bit more covered up. But if you closely look down there between, where is it? Down there between the trees, it's starting to come away. So another job I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get back under there. There's some battens under here that obviously go across from the main board to hold this board. But they're obviously, if I show you there, look, you can see the gap closing ever so slightly and opening. They've obviously come a bit loose and they've lost the tension, so I'm going to have to take the battens down and re-screw them back up, you know, under the board. It's not just here. If we just go down to the road as well, you can see that it's more noticeable there in the road. Obviously when I hold it up it closes, when I let go it sags back open. So yeah, it's going to need some work doing to it. So I actually noticed this first and that annoyed me enough, but then when the track had gone round the back as well, that I was really cross. So common barn, it's needing a bit of love and a bit of attention. The only reason I've done this video is because obviously the next video due was the running session, the gala, but this has obviously hindered the progress of getting through the gala filming. So I have actually started it, which I should also mention that one of the first loco that featured in the gala has also moved on to a new home. It was actually, I'll tell you, it was the Batman J72 that I got not so long since. Beautiful, lovely looking loco. Something not quite right with it, the body likes to go skew whiff when it's running. So the chassis stays straight but the body then turns on an angle. It was all secured, it was all fixed in place, so I was beat to how it was doing it. I got in touch with Batman, and they couldn't suggest a problem either. So as well as keep the sidings, the J72 has also gone to a new home. So a bit of drama of late for Common Barn and the layouts, but we're through it. You know, we're on to a new chapter. Keithley Signs has gone. Hems Lane is now in a more poignant place, and then as soon as I've got this fixed and the layout's back running properly, I can start filming the rest of the gala. So there you go, just wanted to keep you in the loop of what was going on. So I am filming the gala will be uploaded in due course, and well, and thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the gala, and I'll speak to you all after that video. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.